My darling, I must impart this information to you before tomorrow arrives. Please, spare me 10 minutes, put away all interruptions, release all anxieties, and let your heart find peace in my presence. I am speaking to you, and I must. I want you to pay attention, because this is the most crucial moment of your life. You are not mistaken. The time has arrived for you. This is not a random occurrence. Rather, it is my divine plan, which I began to formulate while you were a tiny embryo. From the depths of your mother's womb, do you understand the reason I am contacting you right now? I have selected you because you have triumphed over the obstacles aimed at bringing you down, my beloved. Those obstacles are invisible to the naked eye, but they were instrumental in your downfall. I know you have battled struggles inside your soul, times when you felt like you couldn't win, yet you stayed strong, survived, and faced the temptations that came your way. These are the moments when you wrestled between worldly pleasures and heavenly truth, between right and wrong. Your ability to endure this test is a tribute to your strength and our bond. But my darling, the struggles are far from over. The adversary's attacks are constant, and his plots are ever evolving. Illusions abound. The trials you've endured so far have only paved the way for what is ahead. Realize that you can't fight the powers of evil with stagnant spirituality, any more than a soldier can with dull weaponry. Be strong in faith and develop your spiritual discernment. Now is the time to grow spiritually, to spend more time in my presence, and to learn my word better than ever before, because the challenges you face ahead will be unlike anything you faced before. It is time for you to grow up and develop your spiritual eyesight so you can see through appearances and know the difference between reality and deception, between my plans and the enemy's. You can no longer battle as a spiritual kid. If you want to know where I'm taking you, how to trust that no matter what happens, I'll be there to guide you. And if you increase your prayer time, you'll be able to hear my voice and ask for my blessings more clearly. You were not meant to live an average life. Rather, you were called to conquer obstacles, break free from restraints, and walk in the strength I have given you. As we delve into this bigger fight, I will purify you, going deep into your spirit to remove any limitations you may have imposed on yourself. Only when you're ready to commit to a life of spiritual development, when you choose to follow my revelation rather than your ephemeral feelings, will this happen. My child, you need not be scared of what I have in store for you. You need not be worried that you are. If you put your faith in me, I will use you to do great things. But there is one thing you must commit to. Never give up, never settle for mediocre spirituality, and never accept a life that isn't deep enough to kindle the fire of your... My faith is burning brighter than ever before, and I am being pursued by it with an even greater intensity. The fight that lies ahead calls for someone who is more powerful, more resilient, and endowed with my knowledge and strength. Are you that person? Your tale incorporates the challenges you've encountered, the tears you've cried, and the anguish you've undergone. None of it has been in vain, and I am ready to use you in my plan, which is bigger, deeper, and more profound than anything you can fathom. You may wonder why the storms never seem to let up, or why the trials seem to pile on top of each other, as if there is never any relief on the path I have planned for you to arrive at this point. I understand the questions in your heart. I hear your screams. I feel your breaking moments. And I don't understand why your prayers seem to echo into silence. I don't understand why I let you suffer agony. How you travel through hard and perilous pathways, and the weights you believe you cannot handle. My child, when you feel lost or unsure whether I'm listening, I want you to know that I have never abandoned you, that I have never turned my back on you, and that you have never suffered alone. Please, my child, understand this. My love permits some things to happen even when my strength might stop them. It's not that I can't save you instantly. It's that I see more than just the present. I perceive the whole scope of You must be trained, purified, and prepared to enter into the great things I have planned for you to perform in my honor. Life is a journey, and I can see the path ahead of you, your destiny. Perform, you recall that gold must be tested in fire to become pure, just as a diamond needs pressure to shine, my child. The hardships you've endured aren't indicators of abandonment. Rather, they're proof that I'm working inside you to make you a fighter and prepare you to enter a new season, a season of triumph. Breakthroughs beyond your wildest imagination. But are you brave enough to trust that I am still at work, and that even if you don't see the whole picture just now, I am arranging everything for your? Isn't it time for you to stand up and walk into the destiny I've planned for you? Are you prepared to release the uncertainties, worries, and heavy loads you've carried for far too long? Then here is your chance. In this crucial juncture, you must choose between walking by faith and letting fear hold you back. Please do not assume that I have ignored your screams or that your tears have vanished into thin air. I have not forgotten a word that you have uttered through them. No matter how many times you felt like you're traveling alone, no matter how many tears have poured, I have held on to each one. They have not faded away. They have purpose, and they are closer to me than you know. At the times when you felt like I had abandoned you, my darling, I was right there, strengthening you with my powerful hand. I was there when your fears consumed you, when your mind raced with uncertainty and worry, and I was there to listen when you thought I had abandoned you. My child, I was speaking words of comfort into your spirit, but you were too overwhelmed by the storm to hear me. I was enveloping you in my presence, protecting you with my embrace. Do you comprehend what I am doing? I have not let you go through this because I revel in your suffering. Rather, I want you to become strong so that you may overcome the challenges you have faced. Your hardships are not evidence of abandonment, but rather of preparation. I'm aware that trials strengthen faith, and that if you want to mature and walk in the splendor I have planned for you, you must learn to trust me even when you can't see what. I have not granted you an easy route, but I have enabled you to go through situations that required you to grow strong. I have not removed every challenge from your trip, but I have walked with you. You have prayed for strength, and now you face what is ahead. I put you through trials so that you would learn to rely on me and trust me even when it seemed like the world was collapsing around you. You desired my knowledge, but I did not provide it to you lightly. I guided you through times of misunderstanding so that you would learn to listen to my voice and realize that genuine knowledge does not come from man, but from me. You have pondered why your life is full with trials and why you have experienced. You had to confront challenges you believed were insurmountable, but little did you know that with each struggle I was teaching you to be strong in the face of adversity. If I had responded instantly to your cries, you never would have learnt that. Your resilience is a gift from God. Without adversity, you would never have known the power I bestowed upon you. My goal for you is not for you to just exist, but rather to become a fierce fighter. Someone whose inner fire never dies, and who refuses to give in no matter the odds. The earth is trembling, because I am getting you ready for something bigger than you can ever fathom. The hardships you've endured have been for your own good, shaping you into the person I want you to be. If I have given you this tremendous mission, I am not trying to break you. Rather, I am guiding you through these challenging routes so that you may grow stronger in the abilities I have given you. I've put you through this because I have faith in your strength. If I've guided you through fire, it's because I know you can conquer any obstacle. If I've thrown you into a storm, it's because I know you can rise above any threat. Your resilience is not a result of your own strength, but rather of my unwavering presence that has sustained you during the times you have failed to acknowledge it. Now I ask you, are you prepared to take the next step? I am preparing something special for you, So don't be afraid or doubtful. The days ahead will be filled with new obstacles, but you've grown and changed. You're no longer the same scared person you were before. Now that you have overcome obstacles, you are no longer a victim of fate. Rather, you are the one I have selected, summoned, and prepared to enter a doorway that no one else can. Do not inquire as to why I have permitted this to happen to you. Trust me. Hold on, for I am accomplishing something wonderful inside of you. And the fact that you have persevered through all this is proof that I have never abandoned you. Here's something I can tell you with absolute certainty. What's ahead will be even more wonderful than what you've left behind. The enemy was incorrect to think it could break you, but I'm going to finish the job I started in you. It fails to recognize the unfathomable power I have bestowed upon you. It fails to see that your purpose in life is not only to survive, but to triumph over adversity. Consequently, it seeks to kill you and bury you in darkness. However, it fails to perceive the legions of. You have experienced the intense heat of battle and been pushed on all sides. But you have not yet seen the angels I have sent to fight for you breach the barrier of protection I have erected around you. You've been through more than you ever imagined, through betrayal by people you trusted, and I know how much that hurt. I also know that you're going to see the triumph in the unseen world that I've decreed for you. I've always wanted to know how people you cared about could abandon you. But my darling, I've never let you go through any of it aimlessly. I was there when your heart seemed like it was about to break, just when you were hurting the most. I am guiding you on a journey, and some people can't make it. Some individuals you've hung on to aren't meant to be a part of it, and I'm letting these things happen to help you grow and learn. I understand that letting go is painful, but my child, believe me, every loss you've ever had is for a reason. Those people do not belong with you in the next phase of your life. They do not share your vision, your vocation, or your faith. Through it all, I've learned that sometimes it's necessary to let go of what you thought you needed in order to receive what you truly need. Did you know that every time you felt like you were losing, I was there to support you so that you wouldn't fall? Every time you cried alone, I was there to console you. I was there, holding your hand through thick and thin whenever you felt alone. I whispered into your soul, reassuring you that you were never abandoned. Your hardships are not a sign of rejection, but of preparation. I have been shaping you for something greater, so that when your time comes, you will be ready. At the appointed hour, you will stand solid. Therefore, my child, get up, loosen your grip on what no longer belongs to you, and let go of the people who have rejected you, because I have chosen others to accompany you on this journey. In the path that lies ahead, do not lament the things I have taken away from you, because when I take anything away, I always replace it with something greater. Embrace the change that is coming your way, and do not let your heart be tied down by the past. I have protected you in the past, and I will protect you in the future. I have supplied for you, and I will continue to care for you. You have nothing to worry about because your life is more valuable than whatever you have lost. Worry about the future because I am already here. All you have to do is walk in obedience, keep your faith strong, and have trust that I am doing miraculous things in your life. My kid, you are next in line because you have persevered through adversity by keeping your faith and therefore proving that your tears and battles have not been in vain. No matter how hopeless things became, you kept walking with unfaltering faith in me. You didn't give up when you might have, and you never lost hope. Therefore, you are next, not by chance, but because of your unshakable faith in me. In the midst of adversity, my child, I have seen your struggles firsthand, and now I am declaring that your time has come. Do you recall the times when you thought I had forgotten about you, when you saw others prosper while you stayed behind? I have heard it all, seen your sorrow, and seen the silent cries inside your soul. However, my time is flawless, my child, and I will answer your question regarding when I will see a change and fulfill the promise in my life. I don't withhold anything from you without a cause. I don't make you wait aimlessly either. You must realize that I can't grant your requests until you're actually prepared to accept them. Well, I'm happy to announce that you're ready. You've grown up enough. During these challenging times, you have grown to depend on my knowledge rather than your own. You have learned to trust in my plan even when the road ahead seems paved with confusion. You have also learned to rely on my power rather than your own to overcome obstacles. There will be no more delays, no more waiting in fatigue, no more longed for, no more cried over things. Instead, I am ushering you into a new season of restoration, provision, and fulfilled promises. For all your faith that has carried you through the dark times, I am now putting it to a close. However, my dear child, as I usher you into a new season, you must be prepared to release what is no longer yours. Otherwise, you will not be able to go on. Step into a fresh beginning, free from the weight of your previous hurts and disappointments. Let go of connections that no longer benefit you, and allow me to refresh your spirit, broaden your horizons, and infuse you with an inner strength you can't imagine. You are about to go on a new journey, and I want you to let go of some old baggage. Don't be scared. The things I have planned for you are better than anything you could ever imagine. However, you can't go on with the stuck mentality or the uncertainties the devil has sown. You are not the same person you were yesterday. I have changed you, purified you in the fires of adversity, and now you are a different being, one who is stronger, steadier, and more prepared to face whatever the future brings. Embrace what I am doing in the world and live in the calling I have given you. Look at yourself through the eyes of faith and realize that you are a fighter, a chosen one, and the carrier of a tremendous mission that no one can take away from you. Get ready for an extraordinary journey, because I am going to accomplish things that will blow your mind. Doors that seemed closed will suddenly open, and possibilities that you thought were gone will be returned in ways you can't even begin to fathom. Restoring what you felt was lost, I'm bestowing upon you what you never imagined you deserved. But my darling, you are not getting this because of your merit in this world. Rather, it is a reward for being my child and for maintaining my faith. No one, not even the forces of darkness, will be able to stop what I am about to do for your life, because you have remained faithful even in the face of adversity. You are the next in line, and this has been planned from the moment of your conception. I am going to do something in you that you have never experienced before. I am going to raise you up. I am going to put you in a position of authority, and you must be prepared to step in and hold fast to your faith even when you don't know where you're going. Believe me when I say I will put you in a new position and give you powers, opportunities, and steps you never dreamed possible. But you must have faith, prepare your heart, and walk in anticipation, knowing that I will fulfill all my promises. Your strength is not measured by human standards, but by your ability to depend on my power. You have decided to trust even in your weakest times, and you have put me above all else. Thus you are the next one. Be firm, be loyal, and wait joyfully for my new endeavor. I have seen the depths of your heart, and it is a heart of fidelity, love, and perseverance. Now I am bringing you into a season of tremendous blessing. Resilient, in the midst of adversity, I have seen your selfless love, your generosity without seeking recompense, your ability to forgive even when wronged, and the times you bore silently without grumbling while. Your decision to remain loyal, rather than give in to bitterness, has not gone unnoticed, my darling. Your acts of love have not been in vain, and your tears have not been wasted. Your prayers have not gone unanswered either. You do not realize that I am the one who pays attention to those who seek me I am not the parent who loses track of their children or lets justice fade into oblivion, and I will publicly honor your hidden deeds. Secret treasures I will openly restore to you in plenty, not because you want recompense, but because I am loyal and will never leave you shortchanged. When you follow my ways, you will see my provision manifest in ways you can't imagine. Can't fathom, opportunities will present themselves that you were unaware existed, and miracles will occur in your life. Not because you're deserving according to human standards, but because I have seen your unwavering heart. Despite all that has happened, my unhardened heart continues to believe in me. Have you ever questioned the significance of your actions, the impact of your forgiveness, or the efficacy of your love? My darling, I want you to know that your unwavering prayers have an impact. I want you to know that every single one of your decisions, actions, and moments of strength has mattered. Your time has come. I have seen not only your deeds, but also your words. Every time you bowed your head and said, "Lord, I trust you," even when it felt like the world was collapsing around you. Through it all, I have witnessed the scars you have hid, the anguish you have repressed, and the hopes you have dashed because you believed they would never materialize. But my darling, I have not forgotten your cries or the prayers you have murmured in your anguish. You have held on to my promises because you knew there was nothing else, and I have not forgotten them. I have prepared a prize for you that will amaze you, a gift that goes beyond your wildest dreams. But I don't want to only shower you with fleeting worldly riches. I want to surround you with my presence and provide you tranquility that lasts. So keep that in mind, my child. I want for you an unending joy that has no bounds, wisdom to help you stand steady in the face of adversity, and most importantly, the revelation of your true identity as a human, a person who has ever pondered why your struggles are more severe than others, why the adversary never stops attacking you, how he or she encircles you from every direction, and how they try to bring you down. I have set a light inside you, my dear, and the adversary has seen it. He sees the anointing. Every struggle you have endured has a larger purpose, and it is not a coincidence. I have placed a special calling on your life, a purpose that I decreed before you were born. The devil is afraid of you because he knows that if you follow that calling to the letter, he will destroy you. He has relentlessly pursued you, attempting to dissuade you from pursuing my plans for your life. However, I am here today to tell you that no matter how hard he tries, the adversary will never be able to ruin what I have given you or take away what I have given you. Have erected inside you, and now he must watch as I raise you up. He sought to engulf you in uncertainty, but I have sustained you. He sought to rob you of happiness, but I have bestowed upon you an unwavering serenity. He sought to crush your aspirations, but I have kept the seeds I sowed in your heart alive, and now they will blossom. He believed that wounds, agony, and suffering were inevitable, but I have given you a spirit of strength that knows no fear and is unshaken in the face of any challenge. You are not a victim. You are a chosen one. You are triumphant. You are not forgotten, and you are the one I have called by name, the one I will not abandon because he believed that if he disappointed you enough, you would withdraw. You are no longer the same person you were yesterday. The chains that once bound you are now free to release you from the shadows of your past and into the brilliant light of your purpose, my child. You have been called and equipped by me. I have purified you in the fire of trials so that you may walk in strength. I permitted you to suffer through storms, not to weaken you, and now the things that terrified you can no longer hold you back. I let you go through betrayal, not to make you bitter, but to show you who belongs with you and who doesn't. I let you go through dry seasons, not to abandon you, but to teach you to be strong even when the winds howl. Depression. But I want you to understand that I am the one who provides for you. and that my glory will be shown through your life. The adversary has taken what was rightfully yours, but I will restore it. Every promise I have made will be fulfilled, and every word I have spoken over your life will come to pass. The dreams you believed were dead will be revived, and I will restore them to you abundantly. Transcend those who have ridiculed you, questioned your abilities, and believed you could never triumph. They will be the ones to see you walk in victory, not for your personal glory, but to magnify my name. Not for your boasting, but so that everyone who sees. Listen, my child, I am the Lord, the God who never fails. But don't let yourself be crushed by vengeance or anger. Instead, cast your cares on me. Those who have wronged you, let me punish them. You must stand firm, because I am your fortress, your refuge and your judge. Do not dwell on the past with resentment, but rather look forward with hope, for the future holds even more promise than the past. Get your mind and soul ready for a season like never before, a season of breakthroughs, miracles, and doors opening that no one can stop. Stay focused on what I'm doing inside of you. This is the time your opponent is most afraid of, my child. He tried to stop you, but he was unable. He assaulted you with all his might, but you stood firm. He attempted to put out the flames, but there is a light inside you, but it is burning much brighter now, and he will have to watch as I raise you up, reward your fidelity, and show the world something it has never seen before. My child, rise up. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Listen, my child. I have prepared you for this precise moment. Now is not only a new phase, it is a season of restoration, a time when everything will be restored. So, retreat, do not question, and walk in trust. Everything that the adversary has taken from you will be given back to you tenfold. The hardships you have gone through, the hopes you buried, and the chances you thought were gone will all be brought back to you with a vengeance. You will no longer have to endure scarcity and the restrictions you believed were insurmountable. Instead, everything that I provide you will come to you in fullness and plenty, beyond your wildest dreams. However, my child, do not limit yourself to. What you will receive will bring both pleasure and responsibility. The joy that the adversary took from you will be replaced with a joy that cannot be shaken, not a momentary bliss, but a permanent joy. So prepare your heart for what is to come. Fleeting exhilaration, but an everlasting, boundless pleasure that beyond all understanding. Joy that is born from being in my presence. Joy that is unfettered by external factors, and joy that stems from courage, a fierce inner fire that drives you to conquer all obstacles. The serenity that eluded you will resurface like a powerful river coursing through your soul, eradicating all your troubles, anxieties, and fears that formerly plagued you. If I'm going to set you free from whatever has held you back, my child, I will do it so that you may stand firmly upon my unshakable foundation and no longer be moved by the world's opinions or the things that have disturbed you. I'm not doing this only for you. Rather, I'm positioning you to pour out, not just receive. I'm calling you to a higher level, and whatever I give you is not for your own delight, but so that you may benefit others, in which you will no longer exist in isolation, but rather shine a light on the lives of those around you. You will provide hope to the hopeless, comfort to the downtrodden, and my voice will echo in a world full of misery. The gifts I bestow upon you are not thee. Ultimately, they serve as a conduit for you to reach those who are in need of me. My goal is not to only satisfy you, but rather to see you flourish to the point that you can pour into the lives of others. Are you prepared to become that person? I have not called you to a life of regular living, but rather to walk in the extraordinary. Are you prepared to accept and to give, to go out of your comfort zone and into areas you have never imagined? Unbelievable. I have not anointed you to keep it hidden, but to shine brightly and use your gifts to help others. Get ready, my child, because the work that I am going to do through you will be greater than anything you can imagine. The devil has not. Persistently fought against you, not because you lack strength, but because he is afraid of the potential I have given you. He knows that if you fully accept your calling and walk in my power, he will be unable to stop me from accomplishing my plans. Has done all in his power to cast doubt on your worthiness and persuade you that you are inadequate. Nevertheless, I do not seek individuals who are flawless. Rather, I want those who are ready to undergo a transformation, my child. You have stood by me and been loyal, clinging to me through thick and thin. You have trusted me when everything looked lost. And now, I am raising you up, putting you in a position no one can touch. I am the one who opens doors for you. No one can shut them or take them away. But you have to be prepared to go through them, willing to take action, rather than just standing by and doing nothing. Don't be scared of the new things I am doing. Just walk. Continue forth with unwavering faith. Anticipate what is ahead, and know that I am leading the way and battling for you. Nothing can stand in your way until you, my child, refuse to let go of what is rightfully yours. Embrace all that I have to offer and withhold nothing, for there is enough for those who follow my ways, and for those who follow my purpose, and for those who seek me first will have all other things provided for. May your heart be filled with optimism, because the future holds more than just change. It holds miraculous provision. This is more than just an opportunity. It's a new path. It's a full release. Hold fast. I am moving, and you are the one I've chosen for this moment. Pay great attention. I will explain it everything. To speak will be your guiding light in the days ahead. Doors are opening, but not all of them are from me. Some routes will look bright and opportunity-filled and ideal and promising, but my child, they are not from me. In this world where appearances may be deceiving, the opponent is a genius at planting traps that seem like tempting shortcuts to what you want, but are really unseen shackles, poised to entangle you in failure, my child. So, dig deeper, listen attentively to my voice, and evaluate everything with spiritual discernment, not with transient emotions or fleshly judgments. Demons have caught wind of the wonderful plans I have for you, and although he can't stop them, he's doing his best to steer you away from righteousness by planting seeds of doubt and inadequacy in your mind and convincing you that you've done too much wrong. You are not defined by your history, but by my grace, my child. Remember that my grace is enough for you, and it is in your possession. I rebuke all of your falsehoods in my name, the name above all names. A vulnerability that my strength amplifies what you formerly saw as defeat, I can transform into a springboard for triumph. What you once perceived as suffering, I can mold into a more formidable warrior. Your wounds do not disqualify you, but rather attest to my capacity to heal. Stay strong in your trust in what I am doing and resist the enemy's attempts to sow doubt when I have commanded you to walk by faith. A new season of divine alignment, completeness, and fulfillment is on the horizon. But before you may enter it, certain relationships have fulfilled their function. Certain behaviors no longer match with the route ahead, and there are things you must let go of. Not everyone who began this trip with you is intended to travel where I am taking you. Let go of the things you've grown accustomed to, the people you've become attached to, and the ideas you've lived with for a long time. Replace them with the mindset of the kingdom. You can't bring the problems of the past into the joys of the future, because they are inseparable from you, but my child. If you cling to the past, you won't be able to accept what I am preparing for you. If you cling to the old, you'll lose out on what I am going to put fresh. Are you prepared to let go of the past? You are prepared to let go of what no longer serves your divine purpose, to trust me even when you don't understand the big picture, and to lay everything at my feet saying, Lord, your will be done, not mine. I will also remind you of, what I have in store for you is more magnificent than everything you are leaving behind, so there's no need to lament the things I'm asking you to give up. Instead, prepare to be amazed by what I have in store for you, but only if you have the trust to. Embrace the season of alignment with the person I have meant you to be as you walk in obedience, my child. I will open doors you never imagined existed and lead you in areas you never thought possible, but you must also be ready to understand that not everyone can. As you continue on this path, remember that not everyone should accompany you. Some individuals have served their purpose in your life, and now it's time to let them go. Don't cling to familiar connections or routines because they provide you comfort. Instead, let go of them and let them go. Rest assured, my dear, you are never really losing anything when you walk with me. Rather, you are only preparing to receive more. So, let go of the chains that bind you to a place where you no longer belong. Challenges may arise, but I promise you that they will be well worth it in the end. When you walk in faith and believe in me instead of what you see, you will experience provision and direction like never before. I will take you to doors that no one can close and open doors of provision. You can't embrace miracles while clinging to the past, and you can't go to areas you never thought possible without first preparing your heart, mind, and soul. Listen up, because I'm about to usher in a new era in which you'll not only receive many benefits but also be in a position to offer them to others. I've already instructed you to let go, so now you simply have to believe me and follow me. What you are about to do will astound everyone on earth. Know that you are not in this battle alone. In fact, my celestial forces, your angels, are all around you, watching over you and defending you from harm. Every step you're going to take, from protecting your home and family to preparing the way for you to enter into what I have given you, is being watched over and fought for by those I have entrusted with you. Your trials in the spiritual sphere, which you may not have been aware of at the time, have already been victorious. Your adversary attempted to obstruct you, lay traps for you, and try to derail you, but I am keeping you under my divine protection. It's not because you're powerful. It's that I am the one who fights for you. I proclaim victory over you before the combat even begins, not because you're deserving, but because I want you to have an unbreakable faith and stay steady, no matter what challenges you encounter. I have already declared that victory is yours, and no one can take it away from you. My grace is plentiful in your life, my child. Look beyond what you hear. The devil will try to discourage you and instill fear in your heart. But you must keep in mind that I have overcome the world before you, and that no power can stand against you when you put your faith in me. Now is the moment for you, too. Now is not the time to question or second-guess yourself. Rather, you must go on with unwavering confidence, drawing on the inner power I have given you. Never forget that I am with you. The adversary may roar, may try to scare you, but he cannot touch you when you stand in my name. Remember that what you are confronting is not a spirit of fear, but of strength, love, and self-discipline. The difficulties you've faced are not punishment, but rather the groundwork for the person I want for you to become. So every trial and tribulation you've endured serves a greater good, and the tears you've wept have not been in vain. All your struggles have not been in vain. My child, you have endured heat and cold without harm, and now you stand on the brink of a new and exciting chapter in your life. There is something incredible that I am going to share with you, but I want you to be prepared, strong, and fearless. You must not back down, question, or doubt my intentions for you. My beautiful child, do you not understand? That your existence on this planet is not a fluke, but rather a divinely orchestrated plan. You were not born to just exist. Rather, you have been commissioned to triumph over adversity, to exercise divine authority, and to bring honor to my name. Resist the devil's attempts to trick you into believing that you lack strength, capability, or intelligence. I am the one who has selected you, and I am perfect. If I have summoned you, I will provide for you. If I have set you on this path, I will shield you. If I have opened a door, nothing can close it, but your faith must keep it open. As a child of the Most High, you have waited for a sign from me, a confirmation that you are not alone, and you must walk confidently and behave accordingly. It is not an accident that you have come across these words. It is my way of communicating with you, and I am still guiding you in the proper road. My darling, I am here for you just when you need me most. Just sit quietly and take this as a sign from above that I am here, that I care, and that I have not forgotten you. You are aware that I am not an aloof deity, but rather someone who accompanies you in all your endeavors. I am familiar with all the difficulties you will encounter and have seen them in the past. Moreover, I have heard every prayer you have spoken, and not a word has escaped my ears. Sometimes my presence isn't always palpable, and you could even mistake my silence for abandonment. Nevertheless, my darling, I have never once abandoned you, not even for a fleeting moment. I'm here to keep you and let you know that I'm paving the way for something new to happen in your life. You've been waiting for an answer, and I want you to know that you shouldn't be frightened or doubtful because I have something special planned. Tomorrow, when you open your eyes, I want you to say a prayer of gratitude, not because you've seen the miracle yet, but because you think it is on its way. Praise me, not because you've experienced it, but because I am worthy of your praise. Before the miracle happens, I want you to adjust your morning routine. I have all the answers you need, but you must remember that I am in control. Praise has power to transform your heart. Worship confuses the adversary and exalts your soul. My child, do not discount the significance of praising me when you speak it, especially while you are facing trials. Faith is not waiting to believe till you see, but believing before you see. Something the devil doesn't understand. He wants you to be disheartened, despairing, and hopeless. However, when you look up and magnify me, when you say, Lord, I trust you even though the adversary is afraid of you, because he knows that you are unstoppable when you walk by faith, that you are strong when you praise even in the midst of adversity, and that you will soon be rewarded for your thankfulness. I will do great miracles for you, my dear child. Now is the time to let your praise show the world your faith. Keep in mind the accounts of Paul and Silas in my word. When confined in the depths of darkness, they remained silent, unfazed, and unmoved, terrified, but they prayed and lauded me nevertheless, and it was the acclaim that shook the jail's base, releasing the doors and shackles. Also, when you compliment me, my darling, even when things are tough, conditions, you are paving the path for the shackles to be loosened in your life. You are laying the foundation for a miracle by making room for me to relocate. Instead of waiting for the appropriate moment to praise me, thank me right now while I am. Regardless of the challenges you may be encountering, my child, I am your faithfulness, and I will never let you down. There may have been instances when you felt distant from others, but now you look around and notice. Obtaining the answer to your prayers while you patiently await, I am aware that. I recall this from my sweetheart, even if I have questioned why. The timing couldn't be better. I'm not hiding anything from you. Rather, I'm getting you ready. If I haven't already included you, the things I want to accomplish in your life are bigger than you can fathom. I am shaping and molding you for a purpose. I want you to be ready for when. When good fortune strikes, you may cling to it with unwavering faith in my guidance. Every second of your waiting is precious and sacred to me. Plan for you, my darling child. So do not let your heart to sink. Not allow yourself to be paralyzed by fear of the unknown. May you walk in confidence, praising and trusting me as you go, for I am about to do. I have something wonderful in store for you, and I wish you will open your heart to welcome it. Utter words of gratitude before the miracle occurs, for I have. I am responding to your prayers, so please have faith, walk in joy, and be patient. Anything fresh in your life tomorrow upon waking, resist the want to allow the first thought. You dwell on the concerns of the past. Refrain from allowing your thoughts to be consumed by issues that have yet to be addressed. Lord, instead of doing anything else, make it a priority to thank you. I know that you are the loyal one I know, working even when I can't see it. Believe good things are on the way, and I have faith that you will bring them to fruition. Feel your soul rejuvenated, watch as your heart starts to alter, and observe as the prophecies I have made start to materialize, because I am your ruler and I never be unfaithful. Have faith in me, refuse to budge, and, my darling, I ask that you come before my altar and in prayer intercede for the upcoming great things, the trust, the anticipation, and the longing that you have. Open your heart wide so that my adoration is more than just words. It is a full gift of yourself. May my love overflow you, allowing me to touch you as never before. After all, I am the God who has selected you, who has summoned you by my name and laid the groundwork for your destiny. Raise your petitions to me with hope, and may your lips testify to my might. You are filled with gladness, knowing that I have heard you, and I will respond to you. Lord, I beg you for your assistance. Keep maturing in my religion, so that I don't engage in spiritual conflicts with help my feeble intellect grow and develop, so that I can see the difference between your intentions and mine. And I pursue you ceaselessly, aided by the enemy's plots, for more than simply good fortune, for personal growth, for the fortification of your. Heavenly Father, I want you to know that there are moments when I am burdened with uncertainties as hidden anxieties endeavor to impede my progress. Yet now I surrender all cast my cares at your feet, and you will break the bonds of my history and the deceit of my adversary. Save me from the clutches of self-doubt and give me steadfast faith to confidently face this challenge, Lord, because you have made me ready for it. Assist me in knowing your will, so that I may follow the way you have planned for my life. Do not lead me astray with things that seem beautiful, but are not yours. God, I pray that you would guide my every choice, so that I may put my trust in your knowledge, and not in my own transient feelings. I'm tired of waiting for your promises to materialize, but today I'm giving up on everything. Into your care, I beg you, just give me the fortitude to wait in the hope that, have faith that you will never be tardy, and I will be glad to sing your praises before I ever see you. Lord, I pray that you will provide me a resilient spirit that can withstand the test of time. I am able to combat, not by relying on my own strength, but rather on the force that originates with you. Infuse me with the zeal of the Holy Spirit and make my path. Fearlessly, without hesitation, Lord, I beseech you to revive what my aspirations have been snatched away by the adversary, along with the pleasure that had vanished. Dreams that seem to have died down, give them new life. Bestow upon me a new spirit, filling my spirit with fire, so that I may not only survive, but thrive in. Thank you, Lord, for the victory. From now on, I will not walk according to my own will, but rather in. You have called me, and I am here to serve as an instrument in your hands, a source of illumination and a conduit for the benefits of others. My inner self transforms me to. May my life be filled with purpose, so that I may bring glory to you. I ask this in the name of Jesus Christ, amen. If you are a Christian, please subscribe and enable notifies you so you won't miss his profound and uplifting words as we progress spiritually, and may your life be illuminated by his love. Amen.